Hello and welcome to Synergy Path Tarot 777. I wanted to come to the collective and get some messages from Spirit on what you can expect next in the relationship that you're thinking about. This could be a friend relationship, a love relationship, a family relationship, any relationship that you're thinking about right now. What could you expect next in that relationship? This is a collective reading, so the messages that I'm going to get for you guys is going to be, it'll resonate with those who it's meant to resonate with. And like I said, whatever relationship you're thinking about could be different, but we'll see what messages come out for the collective. So this is what you can expect next in this relationship that you're thinking about. So I already cleared the energy, gave thanks to the Most High, my guardian angels and spirit guides and loving ancestors. I ask that they come through and help to give messages on what you can expect next in the relationship that you're thinking about. This is a timeless reading, so I believe that you found this video right on time. So there might be different relationships that comes through in this. Maybe one will be more coming through more than the other. But whatever relationship it is that you're thinking about, just clear your mind and focus on that person, that relationship, and ask your spirit team, spirit guides, and guardian angels to give you a message that you're meant to hear right now on what you can expect next. Okay, we already have a card coming out. I'm going to take all the cards upright, but I do want to take the top one because the other ones, we had a couple that come out. I'm not going to take all of them. But we do have Knight of Cups. So right off the back, I'm getting a love relationship. All right, let's see what else comes out. Spirit, what could a collective expect next in the relationship they're thinking about? And with the Knight of Cups, the Knights are messengers. It's more of an influence type of a card. So it seems like in this relationship, what's coming in is you can expect a emotional type of message to be coming soon to you guys. We have the Six of Swords. What could a collective expect next? All right. We have another Knight, Knight of Pentacles. We have two cards that came out. I'm going to take them both. We have the Moon card. We also have the King of Swords. I don't know if I said Six of Swords. I thought I probably called it something different. If I did, this is the Six of Swords. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Six of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the King of Swords. We have the Five of Swords. We have a lot of swords coming out. We have the Ten of Cups. We also have the Knight of Cups. All right. So let's see. What I'm getting right now from the cards that we have, I'm feeling like some of you guys probably have made a love offer to someone. With this Knight of Cups here, I'm feeling like some of you guys probably told someone how you felt about them. Maybe you have romantic feelings for this individual, and you told them how you really feel. Maybe for some of you guys, if this isn't a romantic relationship, some of you guys still put your feelings out there on the table to let this individual know how they make you feel and how you feel about the relationship or the connection. And with the Six of Swords here, the Six of Swords speak about moving on. And what I'm getting is that you see that their backs are turned to this person right here who has the cup, this knight that has the cup. So maybe this individual, for some of you guys, didn't accept what you were offering them. Maybe they didn't receive what you was emotionally trying to communicate to them, and they kind of walked away from it. But we also have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles speaks of like a grounded, stable energy. So maybe after you guys did talk to this person about how you felt, I don't know if it was, like I said, if it was received well. But this right here talks about being grounded, practical. So maybe you or this person, after this exchange of feelings, is now trying to find some type of ground, maybe even some type of common ground. After it could have been like a really emotional, intense exchange that you guys had. So then we have maybe you guys trying to get back on one accord after that exchange and find some type of stability and common ground after it. And we do have the Moon card that follows up next. And with the Moon card, it talks about things that's hidden, things that's not seen. So maybe with this individual, for some of you, they had time to think about the things that you said to them. And maybe when you did say it, they didn't receive it well. They didn't understand it. But it does seem like, with the Moon card being here, these things that they didn't quite understand, things that was hidden from them initially, is becoming clearer, because we do have the King of Swords. So it seems like this person, or even you, just had some mental clarity after having this exchange with this individual. We do have the Five of Swords as well. So maybe you guys did walk away feeling defeated after you did tell this person how you felt. And the Five of Swords falls right underneath the Six of Swords. And you see two individuals walking away here. And this one person seeming like they have the upper hand. So maybe you felt like, goodness, man, I laid all my emotions out on the table. I told this person how I really felt. And like, I feel like they have all the power now. And I'm just left feeling defeated, walking away. Because we have the Six of Swords as well, where there's people that's going away. And even though they're going away to calmer waters, because maybe your emotions was all bottled up here, and you see it's a little rough, the waters are a little rough where they are, but where they're heading, the waters are a little bit calmer. So maybe you did have all these emotions and these feelings that you had just bubbling up, and you did let them know how you felt. So now you're going to a calmer place where you have that weight lifted off your shoulder. But then nonetheless, you still kind of have this feeling of feeling defeated. Because like I said, maybe this person didn't receive what you told them the way that you was hoping that they received it. We have the Ten of Pentacles as well, which shows happiness, enjoyment, family. And we also have the Nine of Cups following that as well, which is a wish fulfillment card. I want to get some clarification on this Ten of Cups. And then also the Nine of Cups. This is because these energies kind of give me similar energies. Can we get clarification, Spirit, on the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups? All right. So we have the Hangman that's coming out. The Hangman talks about being able to see in a different perspective. Being still. Let's get another card out to clarify. Spirit, can you clarify the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups, please? We have the Star card. Star card talks about hope. It's interesting because the Star card is coming out right underneath the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment, and the Star card The energy I get from this also is a wish. So maybe with this individual, what I'm seeing is that you can't expect this person to, like I said, with the moon card, shows something that's not known, something that's hidden. So maybe, like I said, this individual didn't understand what you were saying to them, your feelings that you told them, how you feel. They didn't understand it, but then with the King of Swords, they're having some type of mental clarity. So I could see this individual actually having a change of heart, actually taking the time to sit still and think. You see that this person's head is glowing. So it seems like they're kind of hanging around and actually thinking about whatever this is that you told them. And they're actually seeing like, wow, okay, you know what? This, I can see love. This individual really meant well. This individual really does, like I'm their happy place. And with the Nine of Cups, this wish fulfillment as well. Maybe this individual didn't realize what you had told them, what you laid out on the table for them is actually something that they need, something they've been hoping for, they've been wanting. And they're thinking about this, you know, with the Hangman and the King of Swords. They have time, or they'll have time, because this is talking about the future. For some of you guys, maybe this actually did already happen, but this individual is going to have time to think about what you told them and realize that it was a good thing, that it was nothing but love. The cups speak of emotions. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. This is this is good emotions. Then we have the Star card, which speaks of hope. So maybe with you laying out how you felt to this person, there is hope that this individual will really sit and think about what you told them and really come to some type of a clarity, mental clarity on what you said, and see that you meant well, that you mean well by them. Okay. So I'm going to grab another deck. See if we can get some more messages out here in regards to this reading. All right, Spirit, could you give us some more messages in regards to this reading for the collective on what they could expect next in the connection that they're thinking about? What could the collective expect next in this relationship, this connection that they're thinking about? Spirit, what could the collective expect next in this connection that they're thinking about? All right. Wow. So these two cards that flipped over, we have Hope, number 17 card. This is equivalent to the Star card, which is the number 17 card as well. So we have hope coming out again. So Spirit is really trying to drive home the point that whatever you told this individual, that there is hope, that they're seeing, like, there's hope there. What you planted into their mind, what you told them, you letting them know how you felt about them. There's some hope there now because you had did this, because you was open with them. So we have hope coming out again. The Star card is equivalent to the Star card, like I said, number 17. And then also another card that we had come out was the number 18 card. Interesting because we have 17 and 18, so it's a sequence. And we also had a number 18 card come out here too, is the Moon. So this is equivalent to the Moon card. So we have the Star card and the Moon card both coming out twice. And it's interesting because, right off the bat, there's another card here I'm going to flip over, but right off the bat, we do have Spirit reiterating that this person is now seeing what it is that they didn't see prior to you telling them how you felt. And because of that, there is some hope in this connection. there's hope for this individual to actually change their mind and see what it is that you were trying to reveal to them, your feelings to them. And we also have the sacral chakra card, which is the number 2 card. Get a little bit more information on the sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra has to do with I want. The color is orange. The element is water, which is interesting. So I want. So maybe you guys really want. You're saying like, I want this person to understand how I feel. I want this person to change for the better for this relationship or this connection. So maybe some of you guys are even thinking about walking away. If this individual doesn't change, if this individual doesn't show more, if they're not putting up more work, if they're not reciprocating what it is that maybe you're giving into this relationship, maybe you're feeling like it's unbalanced, it's requited, that the energy isn't reciprocated, because the sacral chakra talks about I want. So you really voice to this individual what you want. And the element with the sacral chakra, like I said, is water. So it does deal with the emotions. The first card we had come out was a water card, the Knight of Cups. So you guys really laid out your feelings to this individual on how you feel. And yeah, the sacral chakra is related to emotions. It's related to desires. It's related to creativity. It's related to sexuality. So for some of you guys, I'm getting this is a love relationship. And like I said, maybe some of you guys been feeling like this connection has been unbalanced, that you've been given more to this individual than what they've been given to you. What you want from them is more emotional depth. What you want for them is to desire you more, to desire strengthening of this connection. Sacral chakra has to do with creativity. So maybe you want them to take you out on more dates. Maybe you want them to figure out new ways to make this relationship or this connection work. Maybe you're tired of them doing the same old. Desires. So you guys are desiring more from this connection. Maybe you're desiring more of a closer connection. And it has to do with sexuality as well. So maybe for some of you guys that you feel like the fire had went out. You feel like, okay, like, oh my goodness, maybe we don't touch each other anymore. We don't kiss each other the way we used to. This person isn't making me feel wanted anymore. And like I said, the sacral chakra has to do with I want. You want to feel desired. You want to feel emotional connection. You want this person to be more creative, spontaneous. You want more intimacy. All right. So I'm going to grab another deck. Let's try to get some guidance. Let's get some guidance. And I want to use 2 oracle decks, so Spirit could give you, the collective, some guidance on the situation, because it seems like this is a tough situation. So like I said, this reading is supposed to be what you could expect next in this connection. And for some of you guys, what you could expect next is you guys being open with this individual on how you really feel. Like I said, if you have not already. But we do, like I said, have the Star card, number 18 card coming out twice. We have the Moon card coming out twice as well. So there is hope there that this individual is going to realize, like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize that this person felt like this. I didn't realize that they felt like this. I didn't realize they wanted more. So with you laying your feelings out on the table, and letting them know, that's going to give more hope to this connection. This individual didn't know. They didn't see it. Or maybe they did, but they was acting blinded to it. They didn't realize how serious it was. They didn't take your emotions and your feelings seriously. But after you made it clear to them exactly what it is that you wanted, there's the Hangman, there's the King of Swords as well. So that is probably this individual, could be a masculine energy with this King of Swords, realizing like, oh my goodness, I have to do better. Yeah. All right. So Spirit, could we get some guidance on what the collective need to know. What's some guidance you have for the collective spirit regarding this reading? Some guidance, please, spirit, for the collective. Some guidance, please. I'm going to take this one. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. And Scorpio, the sign of Scorpio deals with the emotions. The Scorpio is a water sign. Work through your fears. So Spirit is saying maybe a lot of you guys been holding back how you really feel. Like I said, the Scorpio deals with emotions and feelings, deep, intense emotions and feelings. And Spirit is telling you to work through your fears. So maybe you guys been holding back, like I said, how you really feel, and you haven't expressed that to this individual in this connection. And Spirit is asking you to work through your fears. Work through your fears. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of losing this person? Are you afraid of what you have to say to this individual not being received well? Those are all valid, very valid. But Spirit is asking you to work through your fears. Because when you do work through your fears and really open up emotionally to this individual and let them know how you feel, like I said, we do have the star card that came out twice. It will bring hope to this connection. All right. So I know, work through your fears. It's not as simple as just because, a lot of us could really, when we get emotional, we could come off as very harsh, maybe rude, disrespectful and stuff. So just really work through it. Think about how you want to say these things and say them in a loving way. A way to not kind of make the other person feel closed off or defensive. And sometimes we have no control over what the individual, how they're going to receive our message. But there are times where we can kind of control our own emotions and how we come off to better help that other person kind of receive what it is that we're trying to get across to them. Let's get one more card from this deck. One more card, Spirit. Guidance for them. The collective. One more card, please. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. All right. Yes. Yeah, this is a very emotional, you guys are really filled up with a lot of emotions right now. There's emotions with the 9 of Cups we had, the 10 of Cups, the Moon card twice, hope, the Star card, there's water here. So there's a lot of emotions. And we had also New Moon in Scorpio, where it's talking about working through your fears, which is a feeling. And we have emotions are running high. So yeah, a lot of you guys have been feeling whatever it is that you're feeling, that you want to relay and communicate to this individual for a little while. And like I said, even with the 6 of Swords, where I said like this water here, you can see that it's really rough. So whatever this is kind of been boiling up under the surface for a while. And you guys just kind of want to get it off your chest so you could go to calmer waters. So emotions are running high, and it goes back to what I was telling you guys about, just kind of thinking and sitting on what it is that you want to convey to this individual, so that way it doesn't come out in a wrong way, and that is received the best way from this individual that it possibly can be. So because a lot of you guys' emotions are running high, just be very careful on when you guys do talk to this person and let them know how they've been making you feel or how you've been feeling lately, that you just kind of think about it. Practice what you want to say to them. Think about how they're going to react to what you say to them, and then practice how you'll react from their reaction from what you tell them, because emotions are running high right now. All right. I'm going to pull from one more deck to get some guidance. It'll probably take like one card from this deck here. Spirit, one more card on some guidance that the collective can use in regards to this reading. One more card, please. All right, I love it. I love it. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit, so much for being so clear for the collective. Share your voice. So Spirit is telling you, once you do kind of get a hold and grips of your emotions and what you want to say to this individual, Spirit is telling you to say it. Share your voice. Tell this individual how you really feel. Okay? Come out of the cave. Come out of hiding. You see, there's choppy waters here because, like I said, even in the Six of Swords card, where this person has all these feelings bubbling up right here that they're trying to move away from because they've just been holding it all in. You haven't been expressing yourself. You haven't been expressing yourself, and Spirit is telling you to express yourself because it's making your emotions run high. So Spirit is telling you to share your voice with this individual. Tell them how you feel. Come out of the cave so you could get beyond this choppy water. Get beyond feeling stuck on this side of all these emotions here and come out over the other side where we have a pyramid. We have stars. It looks beautiful over there. But you're stuck in a cave in this dark place. Just looking over there, wanting to go over there. This individual is looking across these choppy waters, seeing this beautiful land over here, this beautiful scenery right here. But they're stuck in this dark cave by themselves with all these emotions. So Spirit is also telling you to share your voice. Let this individual know how you really feel so you can have a weight lifted off your chest, and that this individual will know, really know what it is that you've been feeling. First, there's persecution here. So maybe you guys are beating yourselves up about it. Maybe you don't know the right way to come to this individual and express yourself, and you're persecuting yourself. Maybe you're second guessing yourself and doubting yourself and feeling like, oh, well, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the one that's causing all this. No, stop persecuting yourself, okay? You have a voice. You have feelings. You have the right to express your feelings and how you feel. And the last word on this card is expression. All right, collective. I'm wishing you all the very best. I'm wishing you love and light and peace. And if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that way you could be notified of any future videos that I post. Love you guys. Take care.